Hey, we have a great question from a group practice owner. Here it is. Oh, and welcome to Ask Allison, and thanks to Therapy Notes for sponsoring us. I kind of jumped the gun today. So I am the co-owner of a group practice, and I have to have the uncomfortable dress code discussion with some of my clinical staff. It's not body related so much as it is like the basics of no yoga pants, no beer slogan shirts, jeans are okay, just be neat. I'm worried that it will be taken more as me speaking to the women than the men, but it's been an issue with all of our younger clinicians, gender identity notwithstanding. Please help. So if you and I were chatting, I'd ask what about the dress code matters most to you? Like what are the real sticking points versus the things you'd be willing to let go of in the face of great clinical work? And the ways that you're afraid, their clothing is impacting care or your group's reputation. And I ask this because I think we should always question our assumptions about what our employees should be doing to make sure it's not our own stuff. And because if we determine it does impact client care or our reputation, you need to be able to answer that concisely when your staff challenges you. Like you and I might have different lines on this, but like a beer slogan is like totally not okay with me. And I don't even work with a population that tends to have substance abuse issues. So like before people are like, whoa, Allison, you say you can dress how you want in private practice, 100% dress how you want in private practice. But this is this person's private practice where she's hired employees. And yeah. So, okay, once you've gotten clear where the line is, the very first thing is looking at your policy and procedure manual and making sure that there's something that addresses dress code in there. If there's not, I want you to add it and to be really specific, and then bring this addendum around and have each of your employees sign it. And I'm hoping and assuming that these are employees because I don't think you can dictate what a contractor wears. One of many reasons that I would encourage employees in group practices instead of contractors. I also really broadly would address this as a group in a meeting without pointing anybody out. Not in a way that is up for discussion, but just letting people know that you're making this an official policy and then answering questions about any specifics that they might want clarified, like are ripped jeans okay or not if I'm wearing a button down. And this is not going to be a popular decision in your practice, and that's okay because you don't own this practice to be capped in popularity. But present it and respond with as little defensiveness as you can muster. It's your practice. It's a reasonable thing for you to decide. If it's a deal breaker for them, then they can make the choice to leave. But if you have a healthy, happy work environment in your practice, they might ask questions, they might voice some frustration, but they're going to take it in stride and continue doing great clinical work. So a lot of this is going to boil down to what your current work environment feels like for them. And this might be, this might help illuminate some problems that need some attention, or it might be like a total non-issue and just something you're anxious about unnecessarily. So I hope that helps. If you guys have questions, please shoot me an email over at ask@abundancepracticebuilding.com. Thanks so much.